Boruto episode 77. Now, this episode was a very good episode. I really liked it. I hope you guys liked it as well. But this episode pretty much proved my theory, right? I think it was Friday. And man, like, I'm not going to tell you I told you so, but I kind of told you so. Now, there's a lot of people in the comment section below, and I want to address this real quick. They were saying that this arc is pretty much like a filler arc because it's not in the manga. That makes no sense. I don't understand why people would think that, but that makes no sense as of right now. Mainly because the anime and the manga, they're two totally different things. They're not following the same script. And of course, this came off the basis as if Boruto were to get a summoning jutsu, it should be in the manga, mainly because it's relevant to the overall plot. Garaga will be a very strong jutsu in Boruto's arsenal. Boruto's idol jutsu itself was not in the Boruto manga. There's so much things that Boruto knows right now that are pretty much not in the Boruto manga, and it's not just for Boruto, it's for every other character like Mitsuki and everything else. Don't consider things canon versus filler because of the manga. But let's get on to the greatest thing in this episode. Boruto finally gets Garaga as his summoning jutsu. Now, I did say this, I did call it tooting my own horn again, but I feel like this is definitely going to be a very good thing going forward in the anime of Boruto, mainly because we did see in the opening, as I said in my past video, we are going to be fighting this huge boss right here. Now, the way that Boruto got the summoning jutsu, I didn't really predict that. Boruto basically talked no jutsu my man Garaga out of everything. Now, supposedly Garaga in the past has been betrayed by humans, and we kind of got that flashback, and you kind of understand where Garaga's coming from. Back then, Garaga looked like he was happy, he looked like he was full of spirit, it looked like he loved humans. His summoner also looked extremely strong, but Garaga said he was nothing like Boruto, which is kind of funny. I really like Garaga. His backstory is very interesting. Hopefully Boruto and Garaga are going to have a very long relationship. Now, the thing is, Garaga said he's going to come with him to see if Boruto actually does change Mitsuki's mind. And of course, I feel like Mitsuki's going to inevitably come back with Boruto. I feel like at that point, Garaga's perception of humans are probably going to change, and Boruto's going to eventually maneuver into that talk no jutsu to get Garaga for the rest of his life. Sarada herself, we didn't necessarily see her get aoda as a summoning jutsu, but that doesn't necessarily mean that she did not get aoda as a summoning jutsu. I'm pretty sure you guys know there's a lot of stuff that they did skip over. When we did see Naruto get a summoning jutsu, we actually see Naruto physically have to sign the contract. We didn't see Boruto sign the contract. We didn't even see Chocho get saved from the stone or anything like that. So there is a huge part of the episode that we did miss, and I'm pretty sure that's by design. Hopefully that means that Sarada did eventually get the summoning jutsu, and we will probably get to see a Team 7 all summoning snakes. Boruto summoning jutsu Garaga seems to be a very strong summoning jutsu. Sasuke's summoning jutsu was already extremely strong. From their encounter just back and forth for a couple seconds, we kind of already know that Garaga is stronger than Sasuke's summoning jutsu, which is like amazing. And no one really thought that that would be the situation where the younger person and Boruto would probably get a better summoning jutsu than his own master. I mean, that right there is crazy. Another thing I have to talk about is how Boruto actually summoned Garaga with ease. I'm pretty sure you guys remember back when Naruto was first learning how to summon his summoning jutsu, when he was always trying to summon Chief Toad, he used to always summon Gamakichi instead of Gamabunta. Like, he really need Gamabunta, but he never really know how to summon him unless his life was really in danger. Boruto summoned Garaga with complete ease. It looked like Boruto completely mastered the summoning jutsu, which is a very good thing. I really hope that does translate throughout the later episode, and they don't just automatically give Boruto a crutch, like when he really wants to summon Garaga, he ends up summoning a smaller snake or something like that. That would pretty much hurt my heart so much. Now, this is something of note mainly because we're always going to be comparing Boruto and Naruto throughout the whole series, and also me and Eternal Hokage, we have this fun feud going back and forth, and he thinks that Naruto is stronger than Boruto. I think that Boruto is stronger than Naruto, and one of the main cruxes of his argument, shout out to you Eternal Hokage, was that Naruto can summon Gamabunta. Well, now Boruto can summon Garaga, and now it's pretty much even more equal, even if Naruto were to summon Gamabunta. Now, moving on from that point, we do have to talk about Yurito. Now, Yurito was a very interesting part in this episode. I'm pretty sure you guys all seen it. Yurito is basically not evil. He turned out to be under a genjutsu placed by this female right here. I kind of forgot her name, so it looks like she's going to be a very good genjutsu user. Now, directly after they released the genjutsu, my man Yurito basically blew up. It was kind of crazy. It looks like sekiei actually placed an explosive on him just in case the genjutsu was actually lifted, and that's exactly what happened. Now, it is kind of confusing upon why they actually wanted the person that they attacked actually dead. That right there is a huge gray area, and I'll get into that later on, but this episode did include a sense of death that we didn't really get to see before in Boruto. As you guys know, a lot of people do like to criticize Boruto about the fact that no one dies. Like, it's just no one dies. Hardly even enemies die. So for Yurito to just get blown up right in front of everybody was something very crazy to me. Now, before that, I do have to talk about the exchange that he did have with Team 7. It looked like Metally a little bit overcame his anxiousness and anxiety, mainly because he Mitsuki was on point when he actually did come into contact with Yurito. It was a very small sample size, but it was very good. Not only that, Iwabe was on point as well. Denki wasn't a complete liability in this episode. A lot of people do feel like Denki's probably going to follow the trend of Sakura and everybody like that of being completely useless. Denki actually, I thought, was going to be useless in this episode when he did actually get kidnapped by Yurito, but Denki actually did a very sly comeback when he did throw that flash bomb and then got out with a very slick maneuver. I really love that. I feel like Denki's not completely useless. Now, Udon, it looked like he was extremely fast. Faster than Iwabe and Metal Lee. That's a huge statement to say Udon is faster than Metal Lee, because Metal Lee is extremely fast, but he got right behind Yurito extremely quick when Metal Lee and Iwabe couldn't really get a hold of him. Just that feat right there increased my expectations for Udon going forward in the board, so I didn't really think that he'd be that good or that fast. Now, another thing I want to talk about is Mitsuki, the reason why Mitsuki actually left. Now, they did read the snake's mind. Here's the great area now. Mitsuki's actually chasing his will, right? Sekiei and his homie basically told Mitsuki, like, hey, whatever you're looking for is in the land of Earth. Now, Mitsuki's following them. Mitsuki supposedly stopped the guard's heart for a couple of seconds. Now, they checked the guy's pulse, they confirmed that he was dead, and everything was all handy dandy. The thing is, how would Yurito know that the guy probably wasn't dead? How would they put Yurito in a genjutsu to make sure that they finished the job if they themselves check the guy's pulse? That's a little bit of a gray area. In my opinion, I feel like that's probably not going to come up a lot in the next few episodes, but it is something to look forward to. It can probably mean that Seki and everybody else, they are wary of Mitsuki probably being on their side. I have no idea what their goal is for Mitsuki. I want you guys to speculate in the comment section below. If I do see a very good theory, I'll probably make a video on that. Now, to go on the personalities of Mitsuki's newfound teammates, I feel like Seki, he's definitely like a little bit childish. He's the person that we do theorize to probably be the big boss at the end, where we did see the huge dragon. This is mainly because he never really had human contact. Supposedly he asked Mitsuki, what are humans like? How do I talk to humans? Things like that. But he seems very childish. I don't necessarily know exactly why. The female looks like she does a lot of genjutsu. She reminds me of Kurenai a little bit, mainly because of the genjutsu, of course. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a lot more information about the teammates in the future, and I will definitely keep you guys up to date with that. I might make a recap video on Mitsuki's teammates, because I did make a video previously about Mitsuki's teammates, how they did have a lot of jutsu similar to the Akatsuki, and you guys seem to like that. Of course, there's going to be a lot of speculation and a lot of mystery surrounding Mitsuki's teammates, mainly because we have no idea what they are. The one thing that we did learn in this episode as well is that they are from the land of Earth. Ninja from the land of Earth tend to have the same jutsu, the same chakra releases, things like that, so we can dissect a little bit from about where they are, but that's pretty much it. Now, one thing that we do know for sure is that somehow they need Mitsuki. One of the most important things that I know that Mitsuki has is he has the ability to open up barriers. I'm pretty sure you guys remember back when Orochimaru basically unlocked Mitsuki's Sage mode, Mitsuki had a mission to unlock a barrier, and if Mitsuki didn't do that, they basically wiped his memory and everything like that and made him do the whole thing over again. Now, Orochimaru implanted this ability into Mitsuki, which is very unique to only Mitsuki. Not a lot of shinobis have this. This could possibly be one of the most serious reasons upon why they would need Mitsuki in the land of Earth. Mitsuki is a very secretive person. It sounded like they already knew Mitsuki. They sounded like they already knew where Mitsuki was, what he would probably want. So they probably did a lot of research on him, and they probably have exactly what Mitsuki wants. Now, there is another huge mystery about how they actually know about Mitsuki and what he actually is. There's also that looming theory that Seki and everybody else in that team basically have some sort of connection with the Orochimaru that would pretty much explain everything about how they would know Mitsuki and how they would know what Mitsuki actually wants. And there's also that question about why Mitsuki would actually directly contact them to find out his will. But overall, I really like this episode. I think that the animations and art was very good. The script was very good of Boruto finally getting a summoning jutsu. I really said it, like, the writers could not screw this up. This is a golden opportunity of getting Boruto his first summoning jutsu, something very huge in terms of the grand scheme of things when we talk about Boruto possibly becoming the strongest character in Boruto and Naruto, period. I really liked it. Let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comment section below. And what do you guys expect to see in the next episodes or in the next coming arcs? What do you guys think is going to force Boruto to possibly summon Garaga? But it's me, your boy, Baara B.